Yep, yours is in, mine is in. It's recording.
Nice.
God is real and is with us. Let's start it off with a podcast prayer.
Oh, really?
Can you imagine?
I mean, that would be sick. Probably help, honestly.
Yeah. Dear Lord. Okay, let's do one. Ready? Close your eyes. Dear Lord, please let Johnny Salami, please come through Johnny Salami in this podcast and let him say whatever he wants, but try to help him not talk about farts too much or about, that's about it. Just let him go easy on the farts and just speak through Johnny Salami in this podcast. Amen.
God is good, dude.
God is good.
Yeah.
What's going on? How are you?
I'm all right, man. You know,
Yeah.
I've been going through a rough patch, but
Really?
just keep fucking coming back, man.
Really?
Still I grind.
Really?
Yeah, it's been tough, man.
I feel like every time I talk to you, you're going through a rough patch.
Probably am. Yeah, life is hard, man. You know?
Yeah, life is hard. I'm kind of going through a rough patch, too. What's your rough patch?
I mean, dude, I think I racially profiled a fucking tow truck driver. So that was pretty sick.
Probably correctly. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, I was just, I just moved, dude. And I moved to Flushing, Queens, and it's all Asians, dude. I think I'm the only white dude there, which is pretty chill, you know, like they're nice people and stuff, but.
What kind of Asians?
I don't know. I haven't asked. I don't think they would understand me, but,
yeah.
It's kind of like a culture shock, man, you know?
Yeah.
Like I grew up with some Asian dudes, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
You know?
It really isn't the same.
Yeah.
I lived in Chinatown for a little bit.
Really?
And that was a culture
like here
in New York.
Oh, wow.
And it was so different. I mean, everything, the way they interact with you is different. I don't know so in Chinatown, they're like, I'm assuming they're Chinese. But they culturally, they don't have like personal space. Yeah. So a woman will be like right here.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I want. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, yeah, because like in Asia, it's so like overpopulated. So they're used to like taking the trains there. They're just like jerking each other off.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is respect.
That's how they communicate with each other. It's like a normal day on the train.
Yeah, that's how they, yeah.
But yeah, where I am, dude, it's more like when I go outside, people are like, what the fuck is that thing?
Oh,
because I'm going outside with Bub and shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we've never seen this before. You know what I mean?
Whoa, yeah. Bub would be an alien to
most people, yeah.
Most people.
But Asians especially, they're like, holy shit, like, I don't think we can eat them.
That's a big dinner you got.
It's a fucking, like, that'll last us a few months. So I've been like really protective of him when I...
You got him a spike collar to make him more
there have been a
intimidating.
few Asians who will get like, they'll be like, can I pet him? And I'm like, dude, get the fuck away from us, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't touch my boy.
Don't touch
you know, because I know what's coming next.
That's
get
funny.
one pet of him, dude. They're fucking taking him.
Yeah,
know?
Yeah. And they're fast too.
Yeah, dude. They're fucking sneaky, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to, I don't know what's going on. I can't even sleep, dude. You know?
Because.
And this might sound kind of weird, bro, but I literally, like, I see stuff at night.
Oh, I see stuff at night too.
Like like you literally see it.
No, I think this place has to be haunted.
Really?
It's from the 1800s.
Have you like looked into it?
I mean, you know what? I haven't looked into it, but my landlord said it's from the 1800s.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why is there literally nothing? Like, I don't have like a dishwasher or a washing dryer, and there's no like buzzer. And he's like, this place is from the 1800s.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like Indians living here before you.
Indians, but also the, like.
Whoa.
Oh,
holy
shit. Sorry.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I thought you were casting a spell on me, dude.
Dude, and you know what's fucked up? So this is a touch lamp, right?
Yeah.
I was sleeping the other night. This shit happens. I was sleeping the other night, and this lamp stays in this room. That's where I sleep right there. Yeah. Okay, can you imagine? Just imagine that. Not too hard.
So this came on?
So, and then I wake up in the middle of the night.
Oh, my God. Dude.
It's on.
Oh,
Someone
man.
touched it.
Yeah.
Not me. A ghost.
Yeah. You taking bong rips before bed or something?
No. I swear to God, everything, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I wish I had like an excuse, like, oh, I'm just high right now or something. But like when I'm at night, I'll be looking into the darkness and sometimes I see movements.
Yeah. Same, dude.
You do too?
And I looked into it and they're just like, yeah, there's really no diagnosis, you know? And,
well, it's ghosts. It's energy.
Dude, like, sometimes, like, some people will be like, yeah, you know, like, I'll have like a bad dream or something, and it's like, no, dude, I literally see someone crawl through my window and like walk towards me.
Whoa.
And bro, I literally like, dude, so my window was open because I gotta get some airflow in there, dude. You know, me and Bubba ripping ass and shit. And dude, so it's like 2 a.m, and no joke, I have like a closet like that, like literally like that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it just starts creaking open. And you can like hear the creaking, bro. And I fucking shit my pants, and I'm holding on to Bub's leg, and I'm like getting ready to literally just get up and just start throwing haymakers, dude. Like I was like about to just stand up as fast as I can, like tackle nothing.
Why are you holding Bub's leg? Was Bub going after
I was
it?
just shitting my pants. Bub was dead asleep. He has no idea.
Just like an emotional support.
Oh yeah, dude. He wouldn't wake up over shit, dude. Like if he's sleeping, he's out, bro.
He's like, I don't give a shit about these little girls crawling through the windows.
No, dude. I mean, I wish they were little girls, dude, but not in a fucking creepy way. But I'm seeing like
you're seeing this
fucking big dudes, man. Just fucking like a big. I mean, Asians are pretty small typically, but I'm seeing like a big fucking Asian dude. You'd see in like a Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah.
Just getting ready. Because, like, dude, if someone breaks in your house at night, I feel like they're going for the kill. 100%. Like, they're not trying to steal shit. They're going for the straight up fun. Crucifixion, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
this is like their hobby.
Yeah. And, but, dude, it happens almost every night. But, like, when I lived with my mom, I would do the same thing kind of, but it would be like once a year.
You'd see the same stuff.
When I lived with my mom, I would see someone like crawl through the window, and I would get up. It would be like 2 a.m. My mom's like old. It'd be like 2 a.m. I would get up, sprint into my mom's room, scream, "What the fuck?" And my mom would wake up and be like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
She would be like, "Are you okay?" And like, I would just go back to bed and just fall asleep.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was like once a year. Now it's happening like every night. And I'm just starting to get angry. I'm like, dude, let's go. Like, I'm just going to fight to the death.
Can you video record it?
That's what I'm thinking about doing.
You should.
Yeah.
To see if you can see it on the video.
See a little ghost action?
Ghost action. Well, that's so weird because I was talking to my mom the other night, and I used to, in my neighborhood, I used to babysit this one boy. And well, it was honestly my first and last time ever babysitting for him.
Yeah.
And so I go, and I couldn't babysit really for anyone because there was this girl who had like the monopoly on the neighborhood. But I guess she was busy, so here I am, and everything's going good, and I'm putting him to sleep, and then I leave. And he starts screaming. I go back in, and he's like, "You can't leave me. There's the little boy. He won't leave me alone." I'm like, "What are you talking?" Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Shit.
He's like, "There's a little boy that sits at the end of my bed whenever you leave, and he just watches me." And I was like,
"Oh man,
I mean, get fucked. I mean, I gotta go. You know,
just show tits and dip."
Yeah. Yeah, I just flashed a little boy my tits, and I got out of there. But I didn't know, and he was like terrified, and I was terrified. And then since I like grew up religious, I was like, okay, so this is what I had to make something up. So I just I got like bubbles, like blowing bubbles.
Yeah.
And I said these are Jesus bubbles.
Wow.
And Jesus bubbles will protect you from the devil.
Yeah.
And that little boy's the devil.
Yeah.
I don't know if I made it worse. I was like, by the way, that little boy that's sitting at the end of your bed, he's a devil trying to possess you.
And what did he say?
He was afraid, but but then I think the Jesus bubbles helped, and I blew the bubbles, and then I locked the door.
It's all mentality, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, if he's really young, you could probably make him believe that.
Well, I guess he wrote me a letter that I forgot about, but my mom was telling me about it, and he said that the Jesus bubbles worked.
Really? And
Apparently.
you just didn't give a fuck. You were like,
I'm like, all
it's
right.
trash.
Yeah, I never babysat. They asked me to babysit like again. And
This
I
was
said,
one and done.
no, I can't do ghosts. I just can't, especially possessed
So
children.
was it one and done because of you or because of like?
Because of me.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he complained about you?
No, he loved me
Yeah.
because I defeated his little
The demons.
the demons with my Jesus bubbles.
You should have written his family a letter.
Yeah, I should have. I mean, I called his parents. I was like, hey, apparently there's a little boy that sits at the bottom of his bed, and they're like, oh, he does this. I'm like, yeah, you all are gonna die. You know that, right? Like, there's a demon in your house.
You should have written that with like a feathered pen. Been like, I took out the demon. Like, throw me a few extra bucks.
Yeah. I put your little boy to sleep, and I took out the demon. So
throw me some cash. Dude,
you
know?
Would love an extra $5 for that.
You don't think you could do that? Like, was it just the demons? Or you don't think you could babysit?
I think when I was growing up, because my family was religious, I was I was terrified of the devil.
Yeah.
Like any haunted, I could do haunted movies, but anything where it's like The Exorcism of Emily Rose or like The Ring or something that's like demonic. And
now you have a podcast that's
Elle Diablo show.
Yeah, dude.
This is me overcoming my fear.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
It honestly, when I started the podcast, I don't believe this, but I've been like brainwashed a bit to think like if you call yourself Elle Diablo, then like God would hate it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, wouldn't God like it? Because I'm like stealing the devil's name.
Yeah, I mean, you have like a cat and shit, right?
No, I want one though.
What the fuck? You don't have a cat?
No, I'm obsessed with cats.
Dude, why are you always posting about cats?
Because I love cats.
Fucking psycho, dude.
I know.
You don't even have one.
I know.
That's so crazy, bro. So you just like cats. And
I'm
you're
obsessed. Well, I have.
This whole time I thought you had a cat, bro.
I know. Well, also I'm allergic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's.
You've been around Bub though.
Yeah.
You just making a sacrifice.
I just take it on the chin.
Yeah, dude. What happens when you're like exposed to like animal
honestly, if I can do a hypoallergenic cat, but the only problem is
what does that mean?
They're cats that people who have allergies don't react to because they have a specific type of. They're basically they're like a cat made in a lab, essentially.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these cats are like $2,000 to $8,000. So I don't really have that right now.
Yeah.
And then it's like you get a $2,000 cat, then you get all the cat stuff and the cat food. It's like an investment.
What is it about cats that like gets you going?
I've always been obsessed with cats. I've always when I was younger, I made a cat wall. Like when Google Images came out, I printed off like hundreds of pictures of cats and I cut them all out and I filled like this entire wall. I filled the entire wall with cats.
Yeah.
And my parents were like horrified.
Yeah. Never tell a dude that. If I was on like a date and some like chick said that, dude, I'd get up and leave.
You know
I'd
what?
be like, I'm out.
I have told that on a date before, and I've never saw them again.
No, he's 100% good man for doing that, dude.
He left the city.
Yeah.
He moved away.
Oh, dude, I'd fucking get a house in like Hawaii or some shit. I'm fucking out, dude.
Yeah.
I think one cat's like fine, dude, but these chicks with like 8 cats.
No,
dude,
that's.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends on where you live. Like, if you live on a farm,
yeah,
whatever, let it rip. But like,
even that, dude, it's like, I think if you have cats and you like dogs, that's cool. But if you have cats and you don't like dogs,
I love dogs. Like in my dream scenario, I'd have like a huge house, like maybe like a little farm, a lot of land, 2 cats, 2 dogs. They fuck around.
They fuck around.
They have a day.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's good to have that because, like, they can, like, play with each other and shit.
Exactly.
You know?
And then they have the main group and then they have the group within the group.
Yeah.
Where it's like, the cats are like, let's just chill today.
Yeah, I mean, my friend had a cat, dude. They were like, I had these two friends who were like twins, and like I'd go over their house for like sleepovers and stuff.
Identical?
Yeah, they were born like a few seconds apart, and dude, they had this cat, and dude, if you got in with like 10 feet of it, they would start freaking the fuck out. They'd be like, dude, do not go near that fucking cat, because it would just fucking attack people, dude.
Oh.
Like, it was not a friendly cat, bro.
Yeah.
It was like fucking huge too, dude. It was just like this fat ass cat.
Oh, fat
and, like,
cats are crazy.
One kid was like, nah, dude, I'm not scared. It literally like jumped on his face, like fucking clawed him out. And he started like crying and shit. And I was like, I'm out, bro. Like, I'm going home. I walked like 2 miles home. I was like, I'm not going near that fucking cat, dude. Like, locking in the room, man. Like, I'm not. Because the fucking claws and shit, dude.
Yeah. Bad.
Not, you know?
Yeah, it's
like,
not
if
good.
I fight with Bub and shit, he's so slow, I can like push him around and stuff.
Yeah.
But with a cat, I'm like, dude, I'm fucked.
Even the fat ones are agile.
Oh, yeah, dude.
They have, I don't even know how. That's kind of scary that no matter how fat a cat is, it can still fuck you up.
Yeah, dude, that fast twitch muscle.
Yeah. Yeah, it never gets slow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I remember, you see The Mummy when you were like growing up?
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
Dude, that movie made me believe that cats are like the Antichrist.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, cats are the best. But
Yeah.
I've only had good experiences with cats my
Yeah.
entire life. Also, cats love me. There's something about my energy where a cat sees me and they're like 100% let's hang.
I think that's a cat and dog thing, though.
Yeah, and dogs like me too.
Yeah. Because like Bub doesn't really bark at all. And I had a guest on my podcast. And he starts like barking at the guest, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, chill out.
Yeah, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah, it's like, you know, because he's like such a good dog. And then the podcast ended, and this dude didn't share anything, and I was like, oh, Bub was right. You know, like Bub was spot on.
Oh,
so it made me think, like maybe
he
sent some sort of negative energy.
He totally did.
Yeah.
And I think dogs do like 100%, and I think they can really sense that shit. But very rarely a dog will be like come at me and they'll like be like rah, rah, rah. I'm like, you're wrong.
Really?
Okay, your dog is dyslexic
Yeah.
or has a learning disability, because I'm good energy.
Yeah.
Your dog's bad energy.
Exactly. It's usually like an ugly dog too.
Yeah, it's usually like a fucking rescue.
Yeah.
They
If it's like a well-trained dog though, it's kind of like, oh shit, maybe he's like onto something.
Then maybe, then maybe I have to take a look at my life and see, you know, where I'm,
Yeah.
you know, lacking.
Yeah, what kind of fucking asshole doesn't share like a podcast that they were on? You know what I mean?
I know. And it's like, you have a good podcast. You have a great Why do you have a job, by the way? You have such a good podcast.
No, dude, I'm fucking...
You don't make any money from your podcast?
No.
No?
If you can show me how, I would love to know how.
You don't have like a Patreon?
No, I'm not monetized at all. Most of my clips get like flagged, dude.
Really?
Have you ever seen like the Instagram like guidelines or whatever?
Yeah.
It's insane, dude.
No, you know, it's all big pharma, because Instagram will flag us for literally nothing, but then I'll have people in my comments being anti-Semitic, completely racist, saying things like "die, you whore, slut,
really,
fucking cunt," and then I'll report that comment, and Instagram will be like, "No, that's funny."
Yeah, I've never like dived into your comment section, but I got to take a look.
Now I got to take a look.
Throw a few in there. You fucking pussy.
No. Bitch.
Do you get a lot of like hateful comments?
Honestly, it's less and less, but now like I think there was a point where I started to troll people back, and now I don't think people like to comment on my videos anymore, because I think I drive people insane.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it too.
Yeah, I've been trying not to read the comments. But it's so hard not to. It's
hard not to, but it's also bad for your brain, even if they're good comments, which is not good.
You gotta stay humble.
Gotta stay humble. Gotta, you know, you can't get too into yourself, but also like just anything on your phone is bad for you.
Yeah.
It's too much like spiking and low, spike, low, spike, up, down.
Yeah,
up,
it's
down.
an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, getting a dopamine rush nowadays, like, you got to see a fucking building blow up or something, dude.
100%. Well, like, I've just been, like, lately, I've been going to my doctor high because I just want to feel something, you know? I want...
You, like, laughing during the session?
No, but I'm, like, trying to keep it a secret. I'm like, he can't know, you know?
How high are we talking? Like, how many... Like edibles, or you just like ripping?
No. I can't do an edible. I would, if I did an edible and I went to the doctor, I'd be like, I'm here because you need to save my life. And they're like, this is a dermatologist.
Yeah. You had fucking
appointment.
Yeah, dude. That would be wild. Even like a little bit of an edible would fucking probably like borderline kill you, dude. Honestly.
100%. I don't do that. Do you do the edibles?
I did edibles one time, dude, and
one time
when I finished, like when I came back to like reality,
to life,
dude, I literally was like, I would rather get shot in the fucking kneecap than do that again, dude.
No, 100%,
bro. Because I, long story short, dude, I went to like the University of Rhode Island, dude. I gained like 30 pounds, fucking, and one night, dude, I was taking a shit, and I just started crying, bro. And I like called my mom. I called like a bunch of old baseball coaches. And I was like, dude, I got to get the fuck out of here. Because I wasn't doing anything. I was just taking shits, like eating chicken nuggets.
And on edibles?
No, so
Wait, that's
sober, dude.
That's not the edible part?
No, dude. Dude, so like I wanted to like play sports again. Because like I had nothing going at the like I felt lost. You know, I had tits, bro. I'm like crying while I take a shit.
What were your baseball coach telling you?
I was like, bro, can you get me on like a team, like a college team? You know, I was like, I'm struggling.
Yeah, no. I'm really good for a college baseball team. I'm struggling.
Yeah. I was like, I got to get back on my feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this one coach had so many connections, but he was like, all right, like he got me on this team, and dude, I went to the tryout, and the night before. I was getting high with my friend in my fucking flame truck, and the dude who we bought weed from was like, yo, I got like a bunch of brownies. I need to get rid of them like by like tomorrow. You can just have them for like $25. And like we had never done edibles before, so we were like, all right, man, we'll take them, dude. So we're like in front of like a lakefront, like just getting high as tits, and we ate like one brownie, like didn't feel anything. You know how it goes, dude. You just we ate all of them, dude.
Yeah.
And, dude, I literally had to fucking, when we were driving down the road, I started laughing so hard that I thought I was going to, like, pass away. So I, like, pulled over on the freeway, and we were just stuck there for, like, 2 hours, dude.
Laughing?
I was like, I cannot drive right now. Dude, I was like, I started crying because I was laughing so hard. And,
but was it fun at all, or was it?
It
just
was
like
so
hell?
painful, dude. Because I wanted to stop laughing, but I couldn't fucking stop, dude. My friend was like, dude, just bring me home. You know, like he was struggling. Dude, we drove by his parents' house legit 6 times. Like he couldn't go inside. So we're just like circling his neighborhood. And dude, then I like got a text, and it was like, are you ready for like tryouts tomorrow? Like it was for the baseball team. And I'm like, high as fuck, dude.
Oh my God.
And dude, the tryouts were like 8 a.m. So I like didn't sleep.
Oh, that's not.
And I had never been high in public before, dude. So I show up to the tryouts like higher than I've ever been in my life.
Still?
Dude,
How many hours was
I
that?
was more high when I went to tryouts than when I started.
No.
Dude, it was so bad. And like long story short, like I was a pitcher, so they put you in this cage.
Yeah.
And they have you pitch to like legit batters who were also trying out for the team.
Yeah.
Bro, so first pitch, I fucking beam this kid. And I'm like trying not to laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the coaches are they're like observing. They're like, let's see what this kid's got.
Wow.
Dude, I beamed 3 kids in a row. And I'm like literally going like this, like trying not to laugh.
Sorry, what
like,
does beam mean for?
Like I hit him.
You hit him.
Full speed. Like I'm throwing as hard as I possibly can. And these kids are like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is like a college, like these are like legitimate players. They're like, what the fuck is this kid doing?
You're like injuring them.
Yeah. And dude, I remember after the third, like no joke, I hit 3 kids like bad. Like, And the fourth kid, literally just like, I could see him talking to the coach. He's like, I don't want to get in there. Like, he's like, I don't want to do this. And the coach
what does this kid do? He just aims for the baseballer.
Dude,
he can't even aim for the bat.
This kid was so like scared.
Oh, he's like, I'm just gonna get hit.
Yeah, dude, because I hit
this,
3 kids in a row. But the coaches were like, I think they just believed in me, and they were like, all right, like last batter, like wrap it up.
I mean, you are. I mean, not for nothing, you're hitting hard at least.
Oh, I was throwing heat.
Throwing heat at these guys.
Velocity was there, but dude, I'm also like laughing my ass off, like dude, there was like
the
tears rolling down my eyes. And, all I could think was back to like me taking a shit, crying, like begging for a chance, and here I am, fucking high off my ass. But dude, that kid that went in the cage against me, dude, I'll never forget. Dude, I hit him in the head, and his helmet went flying, and I thought he was gonna like fight me, dude.
Really?
He was fucking pissed. And then the coaches had to like sit down and talk with me, dude. And I'm literally like in another dimension. Like I'm like trying to fucking like not laugh, like just play it cool.
After like almost killing someone, trying not to laugh.
Yeah, this coach felt so bad for me, and I'm just like laughing, like fucking around. And I lied to him, dude. I go,
what'd you say?
I was like, yeah, I have a drinking problem. I was like, I'm hungover. And he was like, oh, that makes sense. He was like, I have a 30 rack in my fridge right now. And I was like, okay.
So now you're
He was like, just come back tomorrow, like sober, and like bring your A game. And I was like, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
No, he believed in you even more because you're an alcoholic.
I was such a scumbag, dude.
Wow.
Showing up high, like lying.
Did you show up again?
Yeah, I showed up the next day, and I was like, I had to like go on Google because, dude, I was like stuck. They call it getting stuck, where you're just high for like multiple days. It was insane. I almost like literally committed suicide. I was just laying in my bed, and I was like, dude, please just let me out of this.
Wow.
Like, so like after I did edibles, I was like, I'm never doing this again, dude.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how much you took?
Probably like 3 brownies, and they were like good sized.
I wonder how much, weed was in that.
Probably way too much, dude.
Sounds like way too much, yeah, if we had to guess.
But I guess like people nowadays are doing like small dosages, which seems like the move, but I just cannot experience that again, dude.
No, it's good. I think it's honestly a blessing to have that horrible of an experience because I have like, I'll do like, or in the past I've had like a day of like, it's the worst day ever. And then the next day, like I'm fine, but I'm like traumatized. But then over time, I forget about the trauma, and then I'm like, I could just do a little bit.
What do you do when you when you get high? Like, what are your hobbies?
Now, I mean, before I used to have cool hobbies.
Yeah.
And now I just go on like fucking Etsy, and
what is that?
Etsy is like a place where you go to find like odd, eclectic. It's kind of like small business owners. It's like eBay in a way.
Oh, they're just selling like collectibles and shit.
Or like you could buy anything on Etsy, but like if you want like a vintage lamp, you could go on eBay or Etsy or Facebook. I fuck Facebook Marketplace up when I'm high.
Fuck it? Okay.
I have sex with it. No, I get so into it, and I buy insane. I'll show you. I bought this hat high, and it's really bad. I just have a bad shopping problem when I get high. It's so douchey.
Is that a Yankees hat?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like
a dyslexic Yankees hat.
100%.
Holy shit.
I bought this high, and I was like, this is the coolest hat of all time.
Whoa.
It's like I think it looks like I drive a monster truck.
It looks like you're about to drop an N-bomb, dude. I mean, that does look pretty sick on you.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, you have like a Not like a homeless style to you, but more like a
like a dirt
what is
bag?
it called? No, like what are those like the
White trash?
yeah. No. What are the stores you go to where it's like vintage stuff?
Thrift shop.
Yeah. That's the type of vibe you give off. I don't know if that's where you're going for, but
Thanks. I would say almost everything is thrifted.
really? So I'm right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Everything in here was either free or like I found or was like thrifted somewhere.
Yeah.
Or like Facebook, almost everything's Facebook Marketplace. This I found on the street.
And it still worked.
Yeah, 100%.
You didn't even test it out though? Or you just kind of picked it up?
No, because I knew like this style, it's like an 80s. Like I love home decor.
Yeah.
I think clearly like I love creating a vibe in a space.
Yeah.
But this I knew it's at least like 120 you could sell it for. But
I mean, dude, that's sick. You should fucking design my new podcast setup.
I like what it looks like right now.
Well, I just moved.
Oh, you just
so
moved.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Can't you just move the same stuff? You have the blue curtains.
It's
That's
like a
nice.
different. I've kind of created like a man cave, but every day I think about it, I'm like, damn, dude, this doesn't feel intimate enough. I feel like you kind of need like an intimate. At least that's what I'm going for. Like when you're podcasting, I feel like it should be like
intimate.
And I don't know if I should be saying this, dude, but I did. Mark Gagnon.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got a podcast, and it's called like Camp Gagnon.
Yeah.
Dude, his setup is literally the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Someone has told me this.
And I don't know if I should be saying this,
Why?
but holy, dude.
Someone said it's like a treehouse inside.
Dude, he has a
studio.
treehouse in the studio.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the podcast is like in a tent, and he's got all these fucking like, I don't even know, man. He's got like pictures and like this cool ass oak table that looks like a fucking Viking like jerked off on it, dude. It's crazy, bro.
That's incredible.
And just the energy, it feels like getting high back in the day.
Yeah.
In like a fucking tent or something.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a podcast should be a space where you feel comfortable, but also it's like a space where you feel like, I don't know, creative.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You want to feel like at home.
At home. Like it's hard enough to do a podcast when like a camera's watching you because it doesn't feel like a real conversation. And even like, but then when you watch a podcast, you're like, oh, this is so fun. You don't even think about like the weirdness of like, we're kind of just speaking.
Like what you were thinking about the whole time.
Yeah. Like we're just speaking into the void and like, it's kind of like retarded what we're doing right now.
Yeah. It's so crazy to like have a studio that's like professional and talk about like the dumbest shit ever.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I want. Like what do you think about my podcast setup?
It feels
it's okay.
It feels like you.
Okay.
I feel like that's what you want though. Something that like feels like you.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
I wish it was a bit more cozier. Maybe I could get a rug or something like that. Or couch chairs.
Yeah, I mean like what are you going for though?
Cozy. Just like
the vibe is right for sure.
Vibe is right.
I feel like I'm at someone's home.
Yeah,
which
like
is cool.
home, basement.
I'm not like scared or anything.
Oh, that's
you know what
good.
I mean?
That's good. Yeah, like my grandma's basement, to be honest. That's kind of like what I'm always going for.
Wow, really?
Yeah, my grandma had like the craziest like home decor style. Like her home was like decorated by like 5 women in the 60s and they didn't change it ever.
And it doesn't like feel old at all? Like it doesn't.
I mean, yeah, it looks old, but it's cool because you're like, you feel like you're in a time capsule.
Holy shit.
And the basement was like all wood and then there's a random rock climbing wall and there's guns down there.
So it's kind of like a man cave.
It's kind of like a man cave, but then there's all these like really cool vintage like portraits of like women in the 1700s like on the wall. It's like really crazy and
damn.
That's kind of like, I love that grandma vibe, you know?
Really?
Yeah. You like grandmas?
I never met my grandma, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She was like, actually no, she died when I was like 4, dude.
Really? That's young.
I mean, my dad's not alive, but dude, my dad was like 49 when he had me. I had like very old parents. My parents were like my grandparents. I mean, my mom's still alive, but.
How old is your mom?
Fucking, I don't even know, dude. I hate to say it, but I think she's 69.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not even old.
Well, you know what I'm saying, though. 69, like, it's a tough number to say.
It's a tough age for
I
your
like
mom.
to round up, so I'm like, yeah, she's 70, you know?
Yeah. Don't ask.
She could be 70, I don't know. 69 or 70, but yeah, I never, like, met my grandparents or anything like that. So, I don't know. Yeah. I've never really got that vibe, you know, where it's like, we're going over fucking grandma and grandpa's.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what I missed out on, but.
I mean, that's the best. Like, when you don't.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like, it's no big deal if you never experience it because you don't.
Yeah.
You know? That's what, like, a lot of people say because I've never had an orgasm with a guy before. And girls, whenever I have, like.
Is that what you just said that?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Wait, are you saying you've never?
I've never.
Oh, wow.
And I have a bit about it, and whenever I say it, like all the girls in the audience are like, "Oh my God, that's crazy!" Like, yeah. They kind of like freak out, but I'm like, it's never. I don't know what I'm missing out on, and I
probably
think,
a lot, dude.
but
it
I'm
was also like a crazy segue.
Really?
We're talking about like grandparents, and you're like, yeah, I've never actually had an orgasm with a guy.
Well, I'm talking about things that we miss out on.
Yeah, you're missing out on.
But we don't know we're missing out on because we've never experienced it.
Well, to be honest, man, like if we're being straight up with each other, I'm probably missing out on a lot not having grandparents, and you're definitely missing out on a lot not having an orgasm, dude. That's crazy, bro. Have you just never liked a guy?
No, I do, but I don't know. I think I can't do it with a guy. It's impossible.
Wow.
I can do it by myself, but not with a guy.
With like a fucking weed whacker?
Yeah, with a drone. Yeah.
Like by yourself. Like organically you can? Like with your hand?
Your hand or like a vibrator, yeah.
Okay, but can you do it with your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
But
if you were going to say like I need my fucking like triple fucking 360Z power beta type shit, I'd be like, all right.
All right. Well,
you got some demons, bro.
No, I think well, the thing is guy's hand, maybe a gay man could, but a guy's hand is so rough and like, you know, they're too, it doesn't work.
I mean, it'd be kind of gay if you were with a dude with like soft hands.
I know, but I'm kind of into gay guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like you change your answer every time I talk to you, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because last time I talked to you like once a year. And every time it's different. So I don't know if you're going through a phase or like what's going on. I mean, you said you like lumberjack dudes.
I do like lumberjack dudes. I'm a multifaceted person.
So like a gay lumberjack?
No, I like gay guys and I like a lumberjack and I like a guy that fishes and I like a very straight guy and I like a very gay guy.
Interesting.
I have
nothing in between. Just like it's got to be like full throttle.
And and then there's everything in between.
Yeah.
The limit does not exist with me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Like, even if I could just fucking, I would rather just, I don't even know, man. Like, being intimate with a woman, like.
Have you dated anyone since I saw you?
No, dude. What the fuck?
What?
No way, dude.
No way?
No, I haven't had a girlfriend in years, bro. And I don't really want one, to be honest. But, you know, I've hooked up with some chicks, bro.
That's what's
I'm out there slurping on titties and shit. But, no, it's just like weird. Like I've never, like I'll hear stories about guys and girls who like hook up, and there's like no intimacy, and to me that kind of scares me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you mean, like no?
Like I know that sounds kind of gay, but it's like, like there's no connection. It's just
yeah.
She's just like stick it in there, and I'm like, dude,
what
the
that's
fuck? I would, you know.
That's weird. I find it. This always comes off very like sexist, but I always am afraid of like the women who talk like, oh yeah, I just fucked this guy's dick and it was so strong and throbbing. And I'm like, why are you telling me this?
That woman has demons.
Yeah.
My friend, dude, he met this girl at the gym. He's like a bodybuilder, like a natural body. Like he's just fucking good looking dude, no homo.
Yeah.
And he had like trouble like talking to women and stuff, and he met this chick at the gym, and they ended up dating or whatever, and then they moved in together, and they had like separate rooms or whatever. And they ended up breaking up because I guess they were like having sex or whatever, and she wanted him to like hurt her, and he didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then she started talking about like her previous like sexual encounters with other guys, like to my friend. And obviously that's going to like fuck a dude up, you know? So they ended up breaking up. And then she's like married now, but they broke up literally like 4 months ago. So like I think these chicks have like legitimate like mental issues. You know what I mean? Like it's bad.
Well, who are these chicks who are just like girls in
just
New
regular
York,
like
just like regular?
I mean, you never know, dude. You know, it could just be like a regular gym goer. Like you never really know.
To be honest, whenever I hear about like the girls like my guy friends are talking to, or like their like encounters with like crazy girls, I'm blown away. There's women are doing things I never knew we could do.
Yeah. I mean, you're a little crazy though, right?
Not, I mean, I thought I was, but not in comparison to any of these. I mean, I've seen, and also anything a girl does, she's in the right. But
for sure, yeah.
For sure. Just like objectively, it's not your fault. But there was like this one girl my guy friend was showing me, and she would just text him like super sexual things, him not responding. I want to drink the cum from your cock. Like literally like the most sexual shit over and over. He's not responding. And then he responded once, and then it's like, like, whoa. That's
must have been a good looking dude.
I mean,
if he's a good looking guy, I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, he's just like a normal guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 100%.
There wasn't anything special about him?
I mean, he must have
He's got to have something going.
He's got to have something.
Yeah.
In order, I mean, he's, you know, he's a friend of mine. I would never think to say those things to him, but I don't know. I think also just to not get a response and then just to keep going, that's like a certain mental, but that's like a lot of it. Like a lot of girls just keep text, and then they will keep on. They'll never stop.
Yeah, man. I don't know like why you haven't had an orgasm though. That maybe like you need to see someone, or like.
I've thought about seeing a sex therapist about it, but then I'm scared.
Maybe you've just been unlucky. Like I don't really know.
I don't think I'm unlucky. I don't think it's the guy. I think it's me.
You think you're just so hot that they like can't handle it?
No, I think like how like we're all built obviously slightly different. Our brains are slightly like we look slightly different. And I feel like however my shit is set up, it's just in the most, it's like in a Rubik's cube of a vagina, you know?
Yeah.
It must be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe you have like fucking superhero tits or something. You know what I mean? Like guys just see your tits and they're like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know, like, I don't know, man.
I think it's 100% me. I think it's.
So they've been like, they've had the work put in. Like they put in the work. It's just not good enough.
No, I don't really let anyone put in because I'm like, it's just never going to happen.
Maybe that's the issue, dude.
Yeah.
You got to open up the fucking floodgates.
It's just a mental. Yeah. I think female orgasms are a lot, like way more. I think there's like a statistic that it's like 80% mental. Did you know that?
I know it's hard, dude. You know, I've always been like very intimate, and not to be gay, I've been very intimate with the girls I've been with. Because if like you're not intimate, it's like, just get out of here. Like, I don't want to. Like if a girl was just like, just throw it in there, I'd be like, no, like that's weird.
Yeah,
you know?
that is
like
weird.
I don't feel anything with you. Yeah. Like, and I know that sounds gay, but it's just like,
no, that's normal.
Because that's how, you know, I feel like sex wouldn't feel good if you didn't have like a connection with the other person.
100%, I agree.
So yeah, but I think I know it's definitely like hard to give a woman an orgasm, you know. But like I'm saying, dude, you gotta give them a chance. Like you gotta put in the work, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some guys have been training for that their whole life. Wow. So you gotta give them a chance.
And they always get really like disappointed when I'm like, no.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. You know?
Yeah, I'm bumming them out. I'm telling them they can't make the team.
Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, you've never even moderately close.
No.
What even gets you like attracted to men though?
Oh, I mean, I am attracted to men. Guys are so hot, and I'm like turned on, and I have a good time, and it feels good. Everything, like I get something from it, but I just don't experience like an orgasm.
Yeah.
But like I'm for sure not gay.
Yeah.
Like
maybe that's what it is. You're just scared you're gay.
maybe
yeah.
it is.
Maybe that's what would get you to like have an orgasm. Just like telling a dude like
I'm scared I'm
mid-thrust.
gay. What?
If like some dude was like banging you and you just like whisper in his ear, like, I'm not gay. Then you just have your first orgasm.
Wow. Yeah. Honestly, that was a fear of mine when I was young.
How do you know you're not gay?
Because I'm not sexually attracted to women. I mean, I hooked up with one of my like best friends in college, and I was just like I'll make out with anyone. Like I don't really care, but I'm not. You know, I don't know if you understand this, but when you make out with someone for fun versus when you make out with someone you're sexually attracted to, you feel different.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you feel like the one for fun is just like, yeah, it's whatever. But the one you're attracted to, you like feel turned on. So like I never felt turned on when I'm like making out with girls or like when me and my friend hooked up. Like I saw her boobs and I'm like, I don't really beautiful stuff, but I didn't feel like touching them. Yeah. I felt like they
there's
were
no intimacy involved. Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like they were boring. And then she was like, I was supposed to eat her out, and I'm like, this is horrible.
When was this? Like last week or something?
No.
This is when you were like partying and stuff?
This was in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, I couldn't do it. But then we watched TV and we got Domino's after.
Oh, wow. That must have been nice.
After, when it was over, it was the best part.
Yeah. I feel that with dudes sometimes. What? I'll have like a good talk with a guy and I'll be like, damn, dude, like maybe I'm kind of gay, but and then someone was like, how do you know you're not gay? So I just put on like Brokeback Mountain and just started just seeing what happened, man.
Yeah.
You know, just throw on like some gay shit, see what pops off. And yeah, man, I couldn't get one up or anything like that. So I was just like, I guess I'm not gay.
You know what's so crazy? Brokeback Mountain, when I saw Brokeback Mountain, it made me realize that I am into gay men.
Really? That's what
set
the tone?
That's what sparked it.
Holy
because
shit.
I never thought I was attracted to gay guys, and then I saw Heath Ledger and Jake
those
Gyllenhaal.
Are two really attractive
men. I know.
Yeah.
And then I watched that movie like on replay for like 4 days.
Maybe that's what's gonna be like your first orgasm, just two gay dudes.
I know. And then I went through a stint. This was long ago, where I was trying to trick gay men into hooking up with me.
Wow.
And they would never have sex with me, but I've tricked a couple into making out with me, but they really don't want to.
Yeah.
So
you just like, how'd you trick them?
Like one time I was like, I was at this concert and I was like, there's a guy and he's trying to like kidnap me. We have to make out right now so he doesn't steal me.
Wow. So like porn type, like acting shit.
Kind of.
Dude.
Literally.
It's crazy.
And he's like, hell, I'm not gay. Like I don't want to do this. I'm like, please, like you'll save my life.
God, dude, that's so fucked. That's so fucked up, dude. Dude, they say like, I didn't even know this. Like if you're gay, I guess. I always thought if like you were gay, like and you saw a chick naked, like you wouldn't get like a boner. But I guess you can be gay and like still get a boner from like a woman. That's kind of wild to me.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of gay is that? Because you know how they have like different, they have a star system, like a gold star gay, a silver gay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe it's like a ranking system.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like all of them, but I know that like, you know, if there was a gay dude who got like a raging boner around like a naked chick, I think he'd be like, yo, I'm still gay. Like this doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't?
I guess not. Which is confusing, but I don't know.
If you have a boner though, don't you feel something?
Yeah, dude. Feel something you've never felt before. You know?
So you can't really deny it.
Yeah. That's confusing, but I'm just too lazy to get into it. I'm not trying to go around fucking gay dudes and be like, yo.
No, that's a whole.
You know?
People who like I really think it's impressive for anyone to like transition or to come out as gay. I'm like, you're really changing your whole life.
Yeah, the gays now are different too, dude. My mom took me to fucking Provincetown, dude, on like a vacation, and she just brought this random fucking guy who's like 50, dude. And I'm like in the same room with him. And we're just like talking to each other, and like she was like, my mom just said it was her friend, but it actually ended up being like her gay, like extremely gay friend.
Okay.
And I'm such a fucking retard. I'm like, why are we in Provincetown?
Yeah.
You know? And then my mom told me afterwards that he was gay.
Whoa.
I was like, dude, we had sex. No, but it was just like, I think my mom thought it would be better to tell me after, you know, just to like not judge.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, not ask for like a separate hotel room.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
But he was like, I didn't know he was gay. Like, he didn't have the voice or anything. Like, he was just a lumberjack gay dude.
I kind of love that shit. I love when they're like secretly.
Dude, it's the best.
Honestly, those are the ones that get me going the most. But we have, so on the Elle Diablo podcast, we're going to end it with an advice segment where people have written in and they need our advice. So, Johnny Salami, what's your last name?
Psyche. Yeah.
That's cool. Where's that? Was that like German?
I don't know. I never
Asian?
did the 23andMe thing.
Psyche.
I think we looked it up on like Mark Gagnon's podcast, and it said Slavic, dude.
Slavic?
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
I could believe it.
Yeah.
I could believe it. All right, let me log into this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. How to live with a pretty girl for a roommate. How to be a good boy and keep it platonic.
That was the write-in?
Yes.
Is this guy fucking dyslexic, dude?
I would assume so. How to, or just like a robot.
This guy's Chinese, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know.
I think you just have to like or just like see them as a person, and not someone to have sex with.
Also, before we get into this, dude, I've been seeing your posts about ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And I want to say, dude, I think ChatGPT is racist.
You do?
Yeah.
Against
I've
who?
actually been struggling more than anything with ChatGPT. And I don't know if it's because of the decisions I make or like what's going on, but it's been wrong about like so many things in my life.
Like what?
Dude, well, like I said about the tow truck driver.
Yeah.
I'll try to make it quick, but dude, I did like a check spot at midnight.
Yeah. Where?
Just fucking at New York Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And you know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Just bombing my little tits off. I got heckled a few times. And, dude,
just having your way with you.
Yeah, when you do a check spot, you have to walk out with everyone who just saw the show.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking out, and I walk to my car, and everyone's like walking by, dude. And I go to start my car, and it doesn't start. And I'm like, dude, literally fuck my life. I'm like right outside the club, dude. It's like 1 a.m. And I have AAA, so I give him a call. I'm like, hey, please come, like quick, whatever. This guy comes. I'm like, dude, I want to go home. This guy comes with like a battery jump or whatever, and he's just like, yeah, man, it's not the battery. Like, I'm like, all right, I guess I'll get a tow. Dude, so I call like AAA again. I'm like, I need a tow. I need to get the fuck out of here. And they're like, this lady calls me. She's like, there's no tow trucks. And I'm like, fuck. Dude, so I had to Uber home, and then the next day I have to Uber back, call AAA again. Dude, this tow truck driver shows up, this black dude with dreads. And he's chill, man. Like, we're talking. I'm like, yeah, man, thanks for helping me out. Dude, and like I get into the AAA, like he gives me a ride, you know what I mean? And he goes, yeah, man, like you owe me $31. And I just like wasn't really thinking straight. I was like, all right. I'm like, and then we start driving home, and I'm like, I have AAA. Like, why am I paying this dude $31? So I go on ChatGPT in the truck, and I'm like, this AAA tow truck driver is asking me to send him $31, and ChatGPT was like, under no circumstance should you send a AAA tow truck driver money.
Wow.
If you have a AAA membership. It was like, this is a scam. Like, do not pay him. Dude, so this dude drops off my truck at my apartment,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Yeah, man, can you send me the 31?" Like, he hasn't dropped the truck yet. He's like, "Can you send me the $31?"
Yeah.
Like through Zelle. And I'm like, "Dude, why do I have to pay you $31?" And this dude lost his mind.
No.
Dude, he lost it, bro. He was like, "You're telling me this now?" Like, after, like, this dude's like, dude, and I'm getting angry because I'm like, oh, this guy's trying to scam me. Like, I'm fully under the impression this dude's trying to scam me. So I'm talking shit to him. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. Why would I send money to your personal Zelle?" And he's like, "Dude, that's how it works." And I'm just like, "Bro, there's no invoice. There's nothing. I just send you fucking money to your personal Zelle." And, dude, we just, like, keep going at it. And he's like, "I'm not fucking dropping your car until you send me the money." Dude, so I ended up sending him the money.
$31.
And all I could think was like, wow, that guy definitely thought I was, like, racially profiling.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like, "Why won't you send me the money?" And I'm like, "Dude,
You couldn't even say the ChatGPT thing?
Nah, dude, dude, this guy was not letting me, like, he wouldn't let me talk at all. So I just got mad and started talking shit to him. I'm like, "Dude, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'm not sending you money through Zelle. There's no invoice." Like,
yeah, but that doesn't sound like the craziest thing in the world. Like, if you work for AA, like, it should be like a AA thing, like, or AAA. AAA. It should be like.
Fucking talk about batteries and shit,
yeah.
dude. But, dude, if someone's like, "Yo, send me money," and there's no, like, receipt or anything, they're just like, "Yo, send this to my personal."
Yeah, it's sketchy.
Sketchy as fuck. And this guy, like, couldn't process that.
Well, did it turn out? How did you know that it wasn't sketchy?
I literally thought this guy was going to blow up my car. Like, he was so mad, and he just fucking drove away. And, yeah, I was like, "Dude, I got to reach out to AAA, see what's going on."
Okay.
Like, why am I spending
and
$31, you know?
Did you call them and say, like...
No, dude, I feel like a Karen. I submitted a fucking reimbursement request. Because I'm like, dude, your system's fucking retarded.
No, that's crazy.
It's so dumb. Like,
No.
why the fuck would I send, like, some random dude, like, to his personal account?
No, that's really bad business.
I think it's got to be a New York City thing where they're like,
yeah,
they're trying to get people to be racist. I'm not falling for it, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Not anymore.
I feel bad for the guy though, dude, because he probably goes through that all the time. You know what I mean?
No, but you can't think. I mean, I get it, but you can't think like that. Like your intentions aren't racist, so you're not being racist.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, whoever he works for,
yeah,
and AAA, they're putting him in a tough situation.
Yeah, to
ask a random person, "Hey, send me money to my personal Zelle."
Yeah, they're setting him up for failure. 100%.
Like, that guy's got to be so fucking stressed out.
Totally.
But anyway, that's my experience with ChatGPT.
I think that's a good way to end the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, where can people find you?
Just the Johnny Salami podcast, which you've been on a few times.
Yes, and people have requested you from the Elle Diablo podcast.
Oh, yeah, it was just one dude, or?
A couple people.
Wow.
Yeah.
All dudes?
All dudes. Unfortunately, all dudes.
Yeah.
And one really hot girl.
Wow. Dude, you should send her over, man.
Okay, I'll send her over.
Just kidding, dude. Yeah, check out the Johnny Salami podcast, though. I think it's been like a year since you've been on, dude, so.
Oh, yeah.
Might be time to run it back, man.
Might be time.
Come out to Flushing, Queens, dude. See some Asians
and
shit.
Yeah. And then we can, like, look at your place. Maybe plan some home decor.
Yeah, dude. Check out Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because I haven't been on. So
you gotta get on.
Gotta hop on there, man.
I'm sure there's good stuff around you too.
Maybe just like some pictures and shit. Especially like in the Asian community, they gotta have some cool ass fucking art.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a whole like samurai themed. You have a samurai sword. No, you do need a samurai sword though.
Yeah, like a picture of a dragon and shit.
Yeah. Just for respect.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. Well, yep. This is the Elle Diablo podcast. This is Johnny Salami.
Yeah, thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for doing it. Great podcast. See ya.